Here's Paul. About a minute played so far here in the first. Ariza has the open look. Misses, and he wants that one back. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. He's able to just carry an offense with his creativity. Garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Curry against Paul. The pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. And it's Paul missing.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
For three, Durant. Rebounded by Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over Thompson. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Curry. The rejection by Paul.
How about the lightning quick hands there? Chris Paul does a great job of just tracking that ball and then swatting it away.
It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ariza. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 11. Opening day upon us, Brent. Some teams already looked as if they are championship contenders already. Others clearly in a rebuild mode. What's the mindset of players entering the season on a rebuilding team?
Well, if you're a veteran guy, you're asking your agent, can I get a trade? they would love to get on one of those contending teams. But a rebuilding team is about making progress each month. Really, quite honestly, that's what you want to see, Kevin, is progression month to month. Each of the games, maybe chunk out a block, 20 games here, 20 games there, and you want to see just improvement overall in what your squad is doing.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Anderson with the screen for Harden. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. So he wants their best effort defensively, knowing what a slick shooting team they're up against.
And I think they'd be smart to try to deny them the ball inside, guys. The best way to keep a team from getting hot is to not give them the easy looks down low.
Yeah, make sure there is no vacancies out there at the three-point line, Greg. This is a team that can really hurt you from all over the floor.
Thompson misses.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Ball against Durant. The shot by Paul, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Draymond Green showing off some finishing touch around the rim.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Paul dishes to Harden. Pass to Anderson. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, Curry plays with such incredible rhythm and joy, not just in how he shoots the basketball, but really enjoys passing it as well.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. And Durant sends it back. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Gordon's checked in for Houston. 43 seconds left in the first. And the rejection by Iguodala. Durant with it. He's picked up by Paul. And it's Durant missing. Rockets leading by 14. Paul right side for the three. The putback. Draymond Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Harden kicks to Paul. Screen by Capella. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. And no good. James Harden getting it done for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to...
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
Well, there's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. P.J. Tucker is out there with Luke and Mbah-a-Moute. Then it's Nene in at center. And Luke Mbah-a-Moute, the Prince, as many know him, very good forward out of UCLA. Brent, he can help with offense, but his biggest contributions for sure come on the defensive end.
And a lot of things, Kevin, for Mbah-a-Moute is just positional outcome. Maybe not a lot of blocks, maybe not a lot of steals, but a good solid defender that gets his minutes out there because he's willing and committed to that end of the floor.
Here's Curry with the three. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. So the wing on the left. Nene, the screen. They double him with Green. He tries for 3. Shot's good from Mbah-a-Moute. And Mbah-a-Moute has got 5 points so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Curry outside. That shot off. Some solid D from Paul.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 12. On its way from Curry for 2, and that one comes up a bit short.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's Nene. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ball passes to Nene. Tipped away. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Here's Gordon. Again, the Rockets score.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And when you watch this Rockets team, you can see just how explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Yep, that one goes in there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Nene, the screen. Houston moving the ball around. Tucker can't get it to go. And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. Two great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear what the Rockets can do now on offense. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
James Harden, he's checked in for Mbaumute. Gordon with no one around. The Rockets with another miss. Warriors trail by 10. Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Gordon. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Rockets leading by 7. Al Paul. 5 points in the game. Harden, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harden's got 12.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Klay Thompson again.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled. On the way up, 2 free throws now for him. For Houston, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. A lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brett, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do.
Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition, pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expected the balls going in every time. What a transcendent player.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots the 3. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Curry.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Gordon kicks to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Eric Gordon on the wing. There's the triple. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
.15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Capella missing. Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be at DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spot.
And the first half comes. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. The Warriors trail. They've got Iguodala. Curry is out there with Durant, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Green in at the power forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. You see it so often. A player will languish in one system, then flourish in another. Brent, during your 14-year career, which coach's system fit you the best?
Well, I think my years in Seattle, we opened up the offense a little bit, had the opportunity to play more of a point off guard. But I also enjoyed the structure of what Greg Popovich's system in San Antonio offered up as well. It's always interesting, Kevin, with players who are languishing on benches for other ball clubs, how general managers start to assess whether that guy can be part of something great if they were to bring him in. I had the opportunity to play for a lot of great coaches and thought that I mixed up my game enough to make it a long career.
Paul dishes to Harden. There's the feed to Ariza. Screen by Capella. Back to Harden. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Iguodala with the steal. There's Curry. They grab their own miss. Thompson. Anderson with the block. Ball passes to Harden. It's good. Harden's got 14 points.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now. Rockets trail by 4. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Houston Rockets, one of the most explosive scoring teams in the league. Defense has been a shortcoming in the past. Coach Mike D'Antoni said, we have some good individual defenders. If the rest of them just try, well, that's the plan. Kevin?
Oh!
Yeah. How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Offensive rebound. And it's Capella missing.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up personal there. But he made him attempt a difficult layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards or power forwards is something that makes him special. P.J.
Tucker, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Here's Harden. Here is Harden. He's got 14. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And you got to enjoy watching Harden down low, doing whatever he wants in the paint.
Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Some nice passing there by Houston. Tucker with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Takes a three. That one's not going to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Iguodala. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Gordon's checked in for Houston. And so it's Houston with it, trailing here by 8. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Durant against Gordon. Harden outside. It's Ariza on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Ariza.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
That's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing.
Whoa! Saw that. Yeah, Kevin, can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Rockets trail by 9. Tipped away. Durant with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. The lead pushed to double digits. Durant's got 9.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 11. Pulls it up. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. 11 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Out to the wing. Here's Tucker. Up again. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Rockets pull it in.
That was what we call a brain fart. Not sure what was on his mind with that one.
A head scratcher there, and you wonder now, how much control really does the coach have over this team?
The Rockets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
If they can just hold this now for the last shot.
Right, no need to give the ball back here. Run the clock down, be patient, and run a decent play.
Now here's Gordon. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right?
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Rockets trail by 5. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Nene is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. Harden dishes to Capella, shoots over McGee, and it's Capella missing. Warriors shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. The Rockets shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Gordon, and the shot is long.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
McCaw kicks to Livingston, and David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Rockets trail by 5. Left side Ariza. Outside Gordon. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Another shot. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
McCaw with the bucket.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Nene with the stuff.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
Gordon, the pass to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Nene. Makes it off the glass.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
And it's Iguodala missing.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half. They're still daring him to shoot. And he can't make him pay for it.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green.
What? What?
You 2K?
Yes.
Game share me. Game share me.
Just look at my broadcast.
Huh?
Just look at my broadcast.
Game share me quickly.